Hey guys, I'm Bronson, and this is a secondary market update video for the Arknight shard, the Fable card for Viseri. So, just as a reminder, this is not investment advice, this is not an investment channel. I'm just a collector, and I'm doing this for entertainment purposes only. So, what I see currently on eBay is this card's going for around 600 to 650, $700 range, up in there, and there's not too many up for grabs. I mean, currently on the market, I think I only saw four, and they were going for around that $700 range. And there's a lot of sold listings for just a tad under $700. My thoughts on this card are if you have it, you're probably holding on to it, not really caring to sell it. You know that any of these Fable cards are really a big history item for Legend Story Studios and Flesh and Blood, and it's not really meant, I feel, to be a huge competitive card. Are these cards good? Are the Fable cards good? Is the Arknight shard card good? Yes. They do have a purpose and they do have value, but I think when you're purchasing this card, just to note, is that it's not a super competitive card. It can be, but it's mainly for the history and having something that's really special about the game. It's the creme de la creme of cards in this game, man. It's something that everyone's gonna desire, and it's highly collectible because of the slow supply. There's just not many of these cards out there. I think the Arknight Shard, honestly, is probably one of the best of the three right now. I really like that when you pitch, you get one of those arcane little doohickey token things. That's really cool, man. Like, I like the fact that you pitch for three, which is what you want to do. You want to get that resource, and not only for using resource, you get one of those rune chant tokens. I mean, that's a really good thing. Something to note is there was recently the Nationals, and in the Nationals, none of the Fable cards were used in the top four. That is something very interesting, and from what I heard, it was based on the Fable cards don't really have much versatility compared to other cards where it doesn't have a block value, which makes it tough when being attacked and you can't use that card in your hand. But all in all, I think that this card long term is going to stay around the $700 range for a little bit. I really do have concern when the unlimited sets come out, and I'm not sure at this time if they are reprinting the Arknight shard. I'm pretty sure they are um, in the Crucible War reprint that hasn't been announced. I mean, I want to say that they will, and I'm pretty sure that they will, but it hasn't been announced yet to my knowledge. But when it does, it's going to be interesting to see how the market takes to that. That's what the big question to all this stuff is. When they put the reprint printers on, what's going to happen to the old stuff? Are people either going to A, value it more, or B, just not care, and they take the cheap stuff and the old stuff, they see the same as the new stuff, and they value it the same. I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that the people who hold on to these are going to either are going to stick to that price point. So I don't think it's going to move much long term. It's going to stay around that $700, if not increase. I do not think it'll decrease much more than maybe to the $600, $500 range if you get lucky and you get some antsy seller. So that's all I have about the Arknight shard. Hope you learned something. And again, this is not investment advice, not an investment channel, just a really uh, avid collector, and I like to do this for entertainment purposes. Thanks for watching.